Assalamu alaikum everyone. So in this video I'm going to be showing you a hijab style. Now this was inspired by, I'm assuming they're Kuwaitis, but I'm not really sure. Anyway, it was a TV show. I saw this woman. I really liked the way she wrapped her scarf, and I kind of remembered seeing some Kuwaiti ladies wrapping their scarf this way, and I thought I'd do a tutorial on it. I actually took a picture of it with my camera, and it's the picture you see at the beginning. I kind of made a collage of I was wearing the black scarf and me in the blue scarf, for you to have an idea of what I'm actually trying to create. So this is the final look. If you want to know how to wrap your hijab this way, then keep on watching. Okay, so to create this hijab style, you will need a scarf. I'm using jersey scarves. They're so in at the moment because they're kind of stretchy and they're really funky colors. And you will need 3 pins. The kind of pins I'm using to hold the fold are these pins. You can't see it, can you? Anyway, this one here. And the reason why I'm using these ones because they're basically they're invisible. I call them invisible pins because you can't really see them. And one of the reasons why I don't like using them is because they're really hard to grab when you want to pull them out, because there's nothing really to hold on to except for a little bit of metal. So, but anyway, they're good for this style. As you can see, I'm wearing an undercap. I don't know if she's wearing one, but I'm wearing one because I need the scarf to hold on to something as I'm pinning it. So I need the undercap, so I recommend you use one too. I don't recommend you use a neck coverage. I'm only doing this for recording purposes. So you put the scarf on your head, a fairly short side and a really longer side. So something like this, short and long. I want you to make a fold. I don't really want to show my bonnet, it's just there to hold my folds. What you do is, you see, you just place your index finger and push to create 2 folds. The closer they are, I want them coming this way at the end of your eyes. And you kind of do that. As you have a fold, you take one of those invisible pins. Can you see in there? It's not focusing, but anyway. And usually these pins are what tailors use to make clothes. And you do the same for the other side. You just bring it in and you take the other invisible pin and you place it as to hold in. And it might not. Try it again, because it didn't quite hold, did it? Just place it and weave in and out. Okay. Now, Kuwaitis usually tend to show a bit of neck. Now, as you know, I don't like to show a bit of neck. And I'll show you their version. So their version, they basically take this remaining short side and simply put it to the back, and they just leave it like that. They might tuck it in their shirt, and that's it. And then they will take the longer side and simply bring it round over their shoulder. Oops. And that's the Kuwaiti style done. But my version, I like to keep it covered, again, as Tina Tokyo would say. So I don't like to really pull it tight because I like to keep the drapage. So just lightly, just pull, you're just covering your neck, but you don't really want to kind of, see this? You want it tight enough to cover your neck, but loose enough to not make it look like it's tight. Confusing? So take your pin and you're simply pinning it to your bonnet. Okay, so that's done. And then you have this part. Now, that's up to you. You want to leave it like that, or you want to just take it to the back. Most important is that your neck is covered. And for those who like to keep their chest covered, then you can just leave it down. And then you do, as I showed you, bring it round. And then you can play around with how you want it in the front. And so that's the style done. So this is how it is from the front. give you a 360 look. Oops. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Welcome to all my new subscribers. I shall see you all in the next video, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.